And so we talk a lot with our advisors around your perspective throughout the sales process. And if you're thinking that you're going to go in and make a cold call on a business, because North Dakota, it's very much a relationship sales process. You're going to go out and likely need to develop business in person. You're going to have to, develop that relationship first before you ask for that sale.
Yep.
And so it's all about perspective. So if you're going to go out and make a cold call on a business, you're not going to win the deal that day, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're thinking that it's a failure if you don't get, say, a copy of their policy, or you don't get a bind order, you don't get an AOR on that first visit, you're going to walk out of every call that you make thinking you're a failure as a salesperson. But if you go in there thinking, okay, I want one particular goal in mind, I want to make sure I know who to talk to first off in that first call, maybe find out what their X date is. And if you find out those two pieces of information on your first visit, that's a win. And that should be a win for everybody. And so if you have that perspective when you're approaching sales, every call that you're making, you're having wins along the way, and you're building relationships along the way. And so you're shifting your perspective, and then it becomes easier as an advisor to get that wheel moving quicker, breaking off those edges quicker, and all of a sudden your pipeline's filling up. All of a sudden you're winning opportunities to provide a second opinion on business. And then over time, you're going to win business, and you're going to see those results. And it's been exciting as an agency. We certainly still have a lot of challenges, and we're shifting that culture, and we're very much in the early stages. But we've seen some of our advisors get those early wins, and you can just see them light up that, hey, this process does work. It's about building relationships. It's about having the right perspective. And so it's a challenge we're working through, but we've been able to see some of those wins and see some of that light at the end of the tunnel too.